After having all 4 of my kids, I became obsessed with training abdominals properly. You know that pooch that you get sometimes when you do a sit-up and your belly pops out? No more pooching. I'm going to show you how to do a series of abdominal exercises that will help keep your belly flat and toned. So stay with me. Bring your hands to your rib cage and notice how I'm flattening the rib cage down so you don't want your ribs to pop up in any of these exercises. And then place your hands at your lower abdominals and pull your lower belly back into your spine and keep it that way the entire time. Notice how there's this upward spiraling effect of the lower abs. Keep them there. And it really helps as you're doing this little leg movement to keep your hands gently touching your lower abdominals, making sure that whole area doesn't pop out, even as your legs come off the ground. And as you move your legs in these directions, what you're doing is challenging your abdominals to stay flat and tight despite the movement of your legs. Single legs are easier than double legs, so take your time. Do one leg at a time, and then maybe slowly test if you can stay zipped. There we go, as you move the legs away. I've had a bunch of kids, and so I can't go very far, and I'm really mindful. See how it wants to pop? And then release. So you just take a break. Stretching it out by doing a quick bridge pose. But notice how even in the bridge pose, the idea is to keep the low belly scooped, the rib cage down and in. And now we're going to come a little bit lower in the bridge and work the low abdominals and the lower glutes in this modified bridge position. And there's this lovely, lovely flat belly action that happens in bridge pose. Hold that for a couple of minutes. See how long you can progress the hold. Rolling onto the side so that you don't pop your abs. Scooping up and under. And we're just going to gently roll back and forth a few times. If you keep your hands on your thighs, you're less likely to grip with your hip flexors. And see how I'm constantly using hands as feedback to make sure that the abdominals stay tight. One leg at a time, testing to see if you can hold a little boat pose. Maybe stretch your legs straight, maybe lift your arms up. Yes, good. And relax. Shake it up. A little twisting action to stretch it out. All right, coming into a plank pose, I don't want you to lift your hips too high or drop your hips too low. You want to find that perfect plank position where your body is straight. And if you have to come to your knees to keep your body straight. Otherwise, stretch your legs. Yeah, there, dropping your hips. Hold that plank position for a few breaths. Again, I'm checking that my belly is flat in the side plank position, lifting the hips up high. I'm going up and down a few times to challenge the lower waistline. And then coming all the way up onto the hands, so you add a little bit of arm work into this side plank. Releasing everything, exhaling. And if you can, bringing your head to touch your thighs. Nice big release after all that abdominal work. Nice shoulder stretch after those plank positions, especially the side planks on your forearm. You really work your shoulders, so let everything go, so don't hold any more tension. And a nice big back bend to stretch the abs out to finish.